No, Doctor Who's big new changes don't betray or ruin anything about this series?
Oh, wait, you're serious? Let me laugh even harder.
I'm with Bender. I wonder what the fans have to say about that. Maybe they don't agree. Hello, everyone. I am Echo Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube harpy. We have some funny articles to look at about Doctor Who. I think I'm in the laughing at the dumpster fire stage of this one. And a Radio Times a tabloid, because I know some of these I pulled up are tabloids, and I like to laugh at them, and I like to kind of say my opinion, give you guys my opinion on what might be going on in the tabloid stuff, might be going on in these type of articles here. They really are saying, is this a tabloid? Because, I got one that actually is. This is a spoof site, and I love the dumpster fire. Season finale of the Doctor Who show results in the TARDIS changing from a police box to a dumpster on fire. You know what? At this point, nothing they would do in that show would surprise me, because it's not even being that well received by a lot of the longtime viewers. A lot of these newer viewers don't care anymore. And who are they trying to cater to? They're not making this show for anyone. Again, they're just making it for their own. All right, what do you say? Jodie Whittaker, let's make it even bigger. There we go. I'm not a witch, I just have a stream deck. No, Doctor Who's big new changes don't betray or ruin anything about the series. Jodie Whittaker's Doctor found out some shocking truths about her past in the season 12 finale, but it's ridiculous to suggest this new storyline is disrespectful or wrong. Says who Fullerton? How do I say this name? H-U-W? Who? I don't know how to say this name. Here you go. What do you look like? I always get curious about what these people look like. Sci-fi and Fantasy Radio Times.com. Okay, he's the editor. How do you pronounce your name? When it's spelled funny, please tell me. You know what? No, get this article off my screen. If you guys want to check out why Hugh Fullerton thinks that Doctor Who Series 12 is good, you can check out his article here on the Radio Times. I'm more concerned with some of these other ones that we have. Like this one, why are the ratings tanking so much? According to Cosmic Book News, Doctor Who ratings, over 600k viewers avoid season finale in droves. The season 12 finale of Doctor Who saw a slight uptick in ratings, but the bigger picture is the fact that viewers in the UK avoided the episode in droves. Well, they gave us 3 episodes of the most boring, drawn out. They didn't have anything interesting to look at. They didn't even have anything like this. They didn't even give us anything interesting to look at. They just had people wandering around on spaceships for the most part.
I just see people.
Not you people, no. Sunday's episode of Doctor Who, The Timeless Children, saw 3.78 million viewers tune in. Now, that's probably the first, when was this released? 3/2. So this was released right for the aired viewership, probably not taking into account all the people who tuned in later on DVR. But what was especially troublesome for the BBC is the fact that the shows preceding Doctor Who and following both had a higher amount of viewers, all in the same range. I'm not surprised. I know which one of them is, and I would rather watch that than Doctor Who, to be perfectly honest anymore. Here, let me make this bigger so I can see it. Prior to Doctor Who, saw Country Life with 4.4 million viewers, and following Doctor Who saw Antiques Roadshow with 4.41 million viewers. And you know what? It's a better show. Antiques Roadshow is a better show. You get to learn about your antiques, the crap that your grandparents might leave you. You get to learn about what your stuff is worth. You get a little bit of a history lesson. It actually has some value, unlike just people wandering around in the dark on spaceships. Likewise, the remaining shows for the night all saw a similar amount of viewers. So pretty much everything else was higher rated. We see over 600,000 viewers turn off Doctor Who. Now, what is this according to? It doesn't show an according to number, but that is... Oh, here we go. From the Spyfall number, it looks like. All right, it's from the beginning of the season. Here we go. Yeah, and of course they include some fan reactions here. I probably know some of these people too. I'm bored with Doctor Who. I can't believe I'm bored with Doctor Who. It was my favorite show, and I used to reserve time in my schedule to watch it. When it aired, now I have to force myself to sit through an episode, and I'm half a season behind. The writing's just abysmal. That's how I was getting with the Capaldi era. I just have to force myself to watch it because it was going downhill even then for me. What a mess. The season finale retcons 50 years of series I've watched since the 70s. I guess I've watched all these shows for nothing. Never mind that the writer can't remember what was written 50 years ago, 10 years ago, last year. He forgets what he writes from the beginning of the episode itself. That sounds like Star Trek Discovery.
I like science.
No Spock. No Spock. Bad Spock. The problem with the show is not the Doctor, it's the writing. It lacks substance. There's so much potential here, but the writers don't know who about who. I can agree to all of those. Absolutely. And it continues if you want to check that one out. Now, we have this information here. I was originally going to talk about how, according to the tabloid sites like the Daily Star, Bradley Walsh and Tossin Cole might be leaving. But then again, I was going to stress that it might be not the case. It might just be rumor. It might just be speculation. We already know that Tossin Cole has accepted a role on I guess it's a crime drama? Is it a crime drama? It's some other show. But he doesn't necessarily need to quit Doctor Who to be on that show. What is kind of interesting is that this is now saying, according to Screen Rant, they're going with this. And I thought that these were just from, the Spy, Daily Mirror, all the tabloid sites. Now when Screen Rant's going with it, well, what's going on? Could be that they are actually exiting out of this. And it's about time, because here we go. This just says we're getting a 2020 holiday special. So when's it going to be? Well, looks like according to this, they're saying it's going to be Christmas 2020. I would assume it's going to be New Year's 2021, only because that's been the last two holiday specials we've gotten. They did not want to do the Christmas special, even though the Christmas special was tradition. So they would stick to their new tradition and new canon and new show, the reboot of Doctor Who, the one that completely destroyed everything. And I'm getting angry again. I don't want to get angry again. Try not to get angry again on this one. So I'm going to assume it's probably going to be more likely to be a New Year's special. But hey, it could be a Christmas one just to say, we're sorry. But if they did that, it wouldn't make sense. Now, I've been pulling articles for this for a couple of days now, and I was convinced that, no, they weren't leaving until right before I started recording the video. Here we go. Doctor Who needs to make this big change in season 13. Let's just say the TARDIS is getting crowded. That's another thing that I've been saying is you've got too many companions and nobody has anything to do. So then maybe due to his illness, they're actually going to write about the show. The characters, not the actors, of course. When you see articles like this, it's kind of getting people used to the idea, putting the feeler out there, letting people react to it. And they'll track that. They'll watch that. They'll kind of see what viewer reaction is. Sometimes they'll pay attention to it. Sometimes they won't. I would probably be okay if they got rid of some of the companions, but who would you choose? That's the thing. Whoever they want to choose is probably going to be the old white dude. That would be my assumption, that they'd probably get rid of the old white dude, because this new iteration of Doctor Who is just a giant game of Wokemon. Like everything else in the entertainment industry, they just want to have as many
Race swap
and for diversity as they can get. And, sometimes we'll get a rare,
double shiny race and gender swap.
like in the new Doctor Who. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think this season's a disaster? Do you think they're going to start axing companions? I don't dislike them personally. They just don't have anything to do. If they're gonna get rid of anybody, get rid of the doctor and her face. You know, get rid of her. Get rid of the doctor and just have the companions running around, because she's not really an authority figure or anything. Everybody just kind of looks around like, I don't know who's in charge. I don't know. Are you in charge? Are you in charge? Is it her? It might be her. Is it this one? It might be her, for all we know. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am MechaRandom42. And they just need to cancel the show already, because next season's not going to be any better. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.